The London adventure. In a small town called Maplewood, there lived a curious boy named Oliver. Oliver loved reading about different cities, and his favorite city was London. He dreamed of seeing the famous landmarks like Big Ben, the Tower of London, and riding on the London Eye. One day, Oliver's parents surprised him with the best news ever. "Oliver, we're going to London for your birthday," they announced. Oliver couldn't believe his ears. "Really? This is amazing. I can't wait," he shouted with joy. When they arrived in London, Oliver was amazed by the busy streets, the red double-decker buses, and the beautiful old buildings. Their first stop was Big Ben, the giant clock tower. Oliver stared up at it, listening to its loud chimes. "This is even better than I imagined," Oliver said, snapping pictures with his camera. Next, they visited the Tower of London. Oliver was fascinated by the stories of kings and queens, and the famous crown jewels. As they walked through the old stone halls, he could almost hear the whispers of history. While exploring, Oliver noticed a small, hidden door. His curiosity got the better of him. "Mom, Dad, can we see where this leads?" he asked. "Sure, let's check it out," his dad replied with a smile. The door led them to a quiet courtyard where an old man was sitting on a bench, feeding pigeons. He had a friendly face and a gentle smile. "Hello, young traveler," the old man said. "Are you enjoying your visit to London?" "Yes, very much," Oliver replied. "I love learning about history and exploring new places." The old man chuckled. "London is full of stories. Would you like to hear a special one? Oliver nodded eagerly and sat down next to the old man. His parents sat nearby, listening. "Many years ago," the old man began, "there was a young boy named Henry who lived in London. Henry loved adventures, just like you. One day, while wandering around the city, he found a hidden map. The map led to a secret treasure hidden somewhere in London." Oliver's eyes widened with excitement. Henry followed the clues on the map, the old man continued. "He visited many famous places, just like you are doing now. Each place had a clue that led him closer to the treasure. Finally, he discovered that the treasure was not gold or jewels but something even more valuable, the knowledge and stories of the city." "That's amazing," Oliver exclaimed. "Did he share the stories with others?" "Yes, he did," the old man said. "Henry became a famous storyteller, sharing the magic of London with everyone he met. The true treasure was the joy and inspiration he brought to others." Oliver thought about the story and realized that his own adventure in London was similar. He was learning so much and experiencing the magic of the city. "Thank you for the story," Oliver said. "I want to explore more and learn as much as I can about London." The old man smiled. "Keep your eyes open and your heart curious. There are always new things to discover." Oliver and his parents continued their tour of London, visiting Buckingham Palace, where they saw the changing of the guard, and the British Museum, where they saw ancient artifacts from around the world. Each place was filled with history and wonder. Oliver took many pictures and made notes in his journal, wanting to remember every detail. On their last day in London, they went to the London Eye, the giant Ferris wheel on the River Thames. As they reached the top, Oliver looked out over the city. The view was breathtaking, and he felt a deep sense of happiness and excitement. "This is the best birthday ever," Oliver said, smiling at his parents. "We're so glad you're enjoying it," his mom replied. "London is a special place." As they walked back to their hotel, Oliver thought about everything he had seen and learned. He felt grateful for the opportunity to visit London and for the stories and experiences he would carry with him forever. Back in Maplewood, Oliver shared his adventure with his friends and classmates. He showed them his pictures and told them about the places he had visited. Everyone listened with interest, and some of his friends even decided they wanted to visit London one day too. Oliver's trip to London had inspired him to continue learning about history and exploring new places. He knew that there were many more adventures waiting for him, and he was excited to see where his curiosity would take him next. The story of Oliver's adventure in London became a cherished memory, reminding him that the world is full of wonders and that there is always something new to discover. And so, Oliver's love for history and adventure grew stronger, leading him to many more incredible journeys in the future.